In April 2022, Charlie Munger, one of the richest men on the planet and vice president of Berkshire Hathaway, predicted the collapse of Bitcoin. Munger said, "Bitcoin is stupid because it's very likely to go to zero." We all laughed at the time. It cannot be. It's just another reading the economic tea leaves. Well, it's been 2 months, and so you can see for yourself. The reasons for this fall will break down in a future video. The news feed needs to be allowed to infuse. Today I propose to talk about the personality of Charlie Munger and his attitude toward crypto. Why did he call it rat poison? And why would Berkshire Hathaway invest in a crypto-friendly bank after these words? Why does Munger admire China? And what risks does the Bitcoin pose to the Fed? You'll find out in the next few minutes. Munger was born in 1924, and I think that's enough about his biography. Seriously, it's not really relevant for us today. Are you really wondering where he went to school and what year he met Buffett? That's what I think too. Now Munger is 98 years old, and that's all you need to know about him. Much more important is how such an old man got to crypto, an investment that is just over 10 years old. Charlie Munger is a professional investor, vice chairman of Berkshire Hathaway, and a longtime partner of Warren Buffett. In addition, Munger chairs the board of directors of the Daily Journal, which provides software for the judiciary and justice system, as well as release newspapers and magazines. His fortune is estimated at $2.4 billion, and therein lies most of the answer. Munger is a business shark. He's always looking for money and knows where it is. So why he thinks crypto is a rat poison? It's pretty simple. He's sure it's a bubble that's toxicant for economy and which no one notices. And his fear is clear. He has lived through literally every crisis since the Great Depression. He was 5 years old at the time. Therefore, he worries about a repetition of this, such a professional deformation, and that's why in his opinion crypto is rat poison. But is crypto so dangerous for the Fed? Not now. The share of crypto in the savings of Americans, both ordinary people and banks, is negligible, and even the bursting of the crypto bubble is not able to significantly shake the economy of the states. However, cryptocurrency carries very different risks for the Fed. These are the risks of uncontrolled circulation of money. The main task of the United States Federal Reserve is to control the flow of the money and manage inflation in the country. To do this, they can raise and lower the key rate and many other things. Not about that now. But nobody can control the Bitcoin. And in the long run, the unrestrained growth of Bitcoin can lead to hyperinflation and God knows what else. That's what Munger likes semi-totalitarian China. Bitcoin and all crypto in general is banned there since 2021 for a second. Of course, they test their own national cryptocurrency, but we will omit this point. If you want a video about the digital renminbi, push the like button. But at the beginning of this video, we mentioned about Berkshire Hathaway investing in a crypto-friendly bank. In this video we have dealt with it in detail, but now we will repeat it all in the nutshell. Berkshire Hathaway invested not in crypto, but in the infrastructure around cryptocurrency. And this is one of the main differences between Berkshire Hathaway and many other investment firms. They always invest in something manageable, something that produces real goods. Crypto, on the contrary, is like fiat money. It is just this. Now we can think about the main question of the video. How did such an old man discover crypto for himself? The answer is know-how. We love this reptiloid with all our hearts. But like Buffett, Munger is wary of cryptocurrency and afraid to touch it directly. In general, it is understandable. Even young people know little about crypto now, and investing in something you do not understand is really scary. Any real company, in the event of its collapse, will leave behind at least some assets that can be disposed of. Crypto, meanwhile, will leave behind only headline news, nothing more. And why would a 98-year-old investor invest in something that is just a piece of code? Right, there is no reason. Rats, you think just like Munger. On that happy note, I bid you farewell. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, comment. See you soon.